So, what has all this achieved? Since the MTP project inception in 2020, approximately 900 students have been involved from 8 Western schools, and they have sown seeds and planted around 5,000 tree and 3,000 understory seedlings. They've planted in their schools, homes and community in the devegetated western suburbs, including the Rosewater Loop, and also for the Fort Tree project, a rewilding project in Karakalunga. There's a wonderful documentary showing the MTP project in action that has been made by filmmaker Rob Denton of UTEL Videos that you'll see at the end. Plans are to develop a dedicated website that will be a record and reference for other schools and organisations who might want to implement the MTP project. It is such a great pleasure and privilege to be part of the project and share the children's fun, their excitement of discovery, creativity and sharing. There's so much sharing with each other. We are so grateful to the students and school communities of Pennington Primary and Woodville High School that have embraced the project so enthusiastically. In particular, Natalie, Natalia, Xavier, Rob and Dana. There are so many people to thank. This project and exhibition couldn't have happened without the support, both financial and in kind. Immense thanks for their core funding to the Charles Sturt Council, Rail Care South Australia and the Australian Association for Environmental Education. Thanks to Bunnings at Woodville, Foodland at Ellie Beach, Mark Gauci from Rosetta Street Greening, who helped prepare the study halls, Karen Janoff from KG Studio Great Art for Kids and Henley and Grange Art Society for free firing of the claywork in the Tree of Life. Many thanks to artist Rachel Scholik, who helped in the early art workshops at Pennington Primary School. Thanks also to the very helpful Natanga Library staff, Sunshine in particular, and we encourage everybody to patronise this incredible library and community space. Thanks to the Henley and Grange Historical Society for allowing us use of their display cabinet. Most of all, enormous thanks to the incredible MTP project team, without whom none of this would have happened. Steve Fuller and Deirdre Knight, with their magic connection with the children, teaching about plants, animals and the environment, and I think Deirdre's here. Thanks, Deirdre. Our amazing administrator, Andrea Rankin, who astonishingly captures and records all our thoughts and actions, keeping us on track. Lara Lamnek, who I pointed out before, artist extraordinaire, whose idea the project stemmed from. She led the early art workshops and assisted in curating this exhibition. And most of all, Gianna Miller, this year's lead artist and curator, who has given days of her time leading the art workshops, guiding and encouraging the students. She spent hours preparing the artworks and signage for display and curating the exhibition. Her input is invaluable. Thanks, Gianna. And I do a bit of everything, leading and coordinating the endeavour. So thank you, everybody. So, what is it about trees and sustainability? Our first speaker will tell us more. Natasha Davis is the outgoing CEO of Trees for Life, where she has been since 2015. She is also a board member of Green Adelaide and the Parks and Wilderness Council. Natasha is passionate about the vital role of nature in supporting a resilient and healthy environment, as well as underpinning our personal and community well-being. She grew up in Adelaide and has worked for nearly 30 years in the environmental sector in South Australia and the ACT in many roles. Natasha is committed to using her skills and networks to create good outcomes for people and our planet.